what's up and welcome to the Time Lapse Week Mark 3 showcase. So yeah guys, this video here pretty much marks the official end of Time Lapse Week Mark 3. Those 3 weeks went by pretty fast and we got to make a lot of really cool creations here. I got 28 to go through. Even though there were only 22 time lapses, there's 28 creations here because there were 6 in one time lapse, being for all the My Little Pony wallets that I made for the main 6 casts right here. So there's that. But yeah, I had a fun time working on these time lapses for you guys, and hope you enjoyed these past 3 weeks of videos as much as I did making them. So yeah, I guess there's not much else to say here. Alright, so that's all I gotta say there pretty much, so I guess enough chit chat time is candy, and without further ado, let's get started talking about the paintings here. So we're gonna get started with the very first one here on the stack, and that is for the Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu painting right here, which is 3 of my favorite Pokemon. Turned out very cool. So now out of these 3 here, my favorite one is definitely Pikachu, but my all-time favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, so pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I have a huge thing for electric-type Pokemon. I don't know, I just really love electric types, so yeah, pretty cool. But now the entire painting here is on a nice, or all the characters here are on a nice electric blue background, which is actually kind of fitting being them electric types. So yeah, kind of fitting that one with the electric blue tape from Duck brand. So very nice. So yeah, the characters here aren't too complicated, they're pretty basic. I'd say the most complex one here is definitely Raichu, because there's a little bit more, there's a lot more pieces to go towards him, but they're all awesome nonetheless. So yeah, there's that. Very cool painting indeed. So like I said before, I'm not going to go into a very in-depth talk about any of these paintings. Like I said, link down below in the description to the playlist of all these videos, so you can go check them out and hear me talk about them more at the end of those videos. So yeah, there we go. So here's the next one, which was for the Philadelphia Eagles, which turned out very awesome. Now this one was a little bit time-consuming to make because there's a lot of layering and a lot of work goes into this. You can see it starts off with the main gray outline here, which is one large sheet, then goes on to the green and moves on up to the white lettering here, which looks very cool. And then we got the awesome eagle logo right there at the bottom, which I really like. So there's that, all on a very nice dark green background here. So yeah, a very cool painting. I really like this one. So there's that. And let's move on to the next one. Here's another sports team, this time for the New York Yankees, which is very cool. So yeah, again, pretty basic, just has a nice white borderline around all the sides with a nice dark blue background, along with the logo here in dark blue and a nice white outline, which looks very sick. I really like how that turned out, and the camera's kind of whiting out a little bit. Whenever a dark color is coming from my camera, it kind of whites out. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, there's the Yankees painting, very awesome. I like that. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is for Ferrari. A very awesome painting indeed. I really like how this one turned out, even though it's not too complicated, but still awesome nonetheless. So you can see it's on a nice yellow background here with this cool gray, red, and green stripe going up the center here. So it looks very cool. And obviously you have the Ferrari logo right here in the center, which looks very nice. Now the horse here for the Ferrari logo was a little bit tedious to get done, mostly because of all those little yellow pieces you can see there. That was very tedious to cut out, but was totally worth it in the long run. I think it looks very awesome. So there's that. And also right here at the bottom, you can see we have the Ferrari text in the chrome tape. Excuse me. Which looks very cool. So yeah, not a whole lot else to this painting. There we go. But still cool nonetheless. So let's move on to the next one, which is for Kingdom Hearts. So this one was a lot of fun to work on here. There's just something about putting out this really cool medieval font, I guess you'd call it, that was just really fun. It was just really cool. I don't know, this font's amazing. So yeah, very awesome. And then you can see we got the heart here in the background with the electric blue outlining the bit of heart there, which looks very nice. And in the background is the pastel blue tape from DuctTapeCreations, which looks very cool. I very much like this one. So yeah, very awesome. So let's move on here. Now this one is the very first creation that was made during Time Lapse Week Mark 3 for day 1, which was for Kurt J. Mack's Farlands or Bust series. So very cool. And this one was fairly complex. I think it took me like 3 hours to make, which is understandable because of all the detail I tried to put into the logo here. As you can see, there's a lot of shading and detail I tried to put into Kurt's character here, as well as I did the best I could with Wolfie down there at the bottom, which looks very awesome. So yeah, it's on a nice basic white background here, obviously with the Flob logo right there in the center, so very awesome. And if you're wondering, yes, Flob is the official term for Farlands or Bust, so pretty cool. But yeah, that's all there really is to this painting. Like I said, more in-depth talk about those in the specific time lapses, so I'll stop mentioning that now. I think I've said it enough. So the next one here is a painting for the game known as The Last of Us, which I don't know why. It's so simple, but this is definitely one of my favorite paintings I had made during Time Lapse Week Mark 3. I don't know. it's so simple, but it's so nice. I just really like this one. I don't know why. But it's on a really nice dark gray background here. I used that new dark gray tape I recently found from DuctTapeCreations. Now, it's not technically new, it's just another type of basic gray tape I never saw before, so I'm calling it new for me, but I really like it. It's a really nice dark color, and I think it looks brilliant. So obviously, it's like I said, it's pretty basic. Just has the text over here for The Last of Us, which is basically their logo. And down here we have the Fireflies logo, which is I guess like an in-game logo or something, which I put right down there at the bottom. And it also kind of overlaps onto the lettering with the basic gray tape, making a cool little shading effect there, which looks amazing. So yeah, very awesome painting. Definitely one of my favorites from Time Lapse Week Mark 3. Even though I never personally played the Last of Us game. I never played it personally, but it does look actually pretty interesting, so I don't know. But there's that. Now move on to the next one here, which is the first of two My Little Pony paintings that I made during Time Lapse Week. This one is for the Flim Flam Brothers, so pretty cool. So it's a nice pastel blue background, as you can see, which is very nice. Kind of fits the Flim Flam Bros, I think, very well. So yeah, when I made this painting, it was kind of relevant at the time because the newest episode of My Little Pony that was out that Saturday marked the return of the Flim Flam Bros in the episode, which was very awesome. So yeah, I thought I'd make a painting for them that day, and I think it came out pretty well. So yeah, there's that. Very awesome indeed. Very cool. Alright, so now move on to the next one, which is also a My Little Pony painting. This one's for the Cutie Mark Crusaders, or CMCs, which this one is definitely the most time-consuming painting I made in these past 3 weeks. This one took me, I believe, around 5 hours, I think, I remember. I say the specific number or the actual accurate number in the time lapse, but I cannot remember what the actual time length was that took me to make this, but still, I know it took me a long time to make, but it was totally worth it. I mean, this one turned out amazing with this awesome gold background here and the bit of the CMC logo here showing, along with the CMCs themselves. Scootaloo, Apple Bloom, and Sweetie Belle. So yeah, very awesome. I had a fun time working on this one. So there's that. Now here's the next house. This one actually went up yesterday, which this video should have went up yesterday, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, here is the portal painting. This one turned out amazing. This is definitely, again, one of my favorites. I think this is like my second favorite to the painting for The Last of Us. So yeah, this one was just a lot of fun to work on. But you can see here's a nice basic white background with the portal text here at the top, with all these awesome little logos here, like little quick tips before each testing arena, or whatever you want to call them, which looks very awesome. Personally, I thought these were going to be a lot harder than they were to make. Like these were, well, I should say they were a lot easier to make than I thought they were going to be. Man, I can't talk right now, can I? But yeah, they were a lot easier than I thought they were going to be to make, so I think they turned out very cool. Definitely one of my favorites to make on here was for the turret and the cake over here. But these two right here, well, let's make my fingers in place. I can't. These two right here, the cake and the turret. Those two are very fun to make. I don't know why, I just really like them. So yeah, there's that. A pretty basic painting, but still awesome nonetheless. Amazingly, this only took me around 2 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty shocking for this. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to cut all this stuff out, but still cool either way. So there's the portal painting. Very awesome. Now move on to the last painting here, which is for Plusle and Minun. I believe I'm pronouncing their names right. Now these guys are two more of my favorite Pokemon. It's pretty much Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu. Plusle and Minun here are my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Like I said, you can probably tell I really like electric-type Pokemon. So yeah, there's that. But again, pretty basic. Again, I went with the electric blue tape for the background. Again, very fitting for the characters, I guess. So there's that. And we got Plusle and Minun right there in the forefront, which looks awesome. So yeah, not too complicated, but still cool nonetheless. I really like how this turned out. So yeah, there's that for Plusle and Minun. And if I am pronouncing those names wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comments below. So now I guess we can move on to the wallets that were made during the past 3 weeks here. Let's see if I can do it without dropping them. Alright, there we go. I got them all. So let's just move these over to this stack. I'll do these 6 later, because those are all My Little Pony ones. We'll start off with the Tower Wallet here first up for the Avengers, which turned out very awesome. So that's a little bit bigger than the basic Tower Wallet. I believe it's about 2 inches longer in length than a normal Tower Wallet, but that's just to fit all of the silhouettes here in the front of the main 4 Avengers, being for Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Captain America. So very awesome there on a nice basic wallet. Nice basic white wallet, which looks very nice. On the inside here we have 4 card holders along with the Avengers right there in the black text, which looks very cool, along with a little bit of the chrome tape there for the text that's on the A, which looks very nice. And has this nice black panel right here with all the white border lining, which looks very cool. So there's that for the Avengers wallet, or Tower wallet I should say, so that's very awesome. Okay, let's see, we're going to put these up there in the stack of tape, that's fine. Okay, let's move on to these wallets here. So first off, we'll go through some of the Minecraft YouTuber ones, I guess. Here we have Nebris, or Nebris, however you want to say his name, a member of the Minecraft server. This one's actually pretty cool on a nice basic electric blue wallet, as you can see, with a nice dark blue billfold, which kind of looks black on camera, but is definitely dark blue. And right here on the inside, it just has 3 basic card holders and an ID borderlined in the dark blue. So pretty basic wallet, but very nice nonetheless. So there's that. Now move on to the next one here, which is for VideaZen, another member of the Minecraft server. Which turned out very nice. So now the entire wallet here is on a basic, or is this basic white, which looks very nice and clean, with a nice neon green billfold, which looks very cool. On the inside here, we have a bucket of milk, or as a video likes to call it, a white Russian, also with the card holders borderlined in the neon green as well. So it looks very cool. So there's that. I very much like that one. Alright, so now move on to the next one here, which is for a game known as The Sims 3, which is very awesome. I had a fun time working on this one, actually. This is actually the most detailed wall I think I did in all of Time Lapse Week, pretty much, mostly because of all the shading I had to do in the plumb bobs here on the outside, as well on the inside here, as you can see. There's a lot of shading and detail that I put into it, which I think turned out very cool, but you can see right here in the front, we have the Sims logo, or the Sims 3 logo, I should say, on a nice basic wallet, or a nice basic white wallet, so it's very nice and clean. On the inside here we have a neon green billfold, kind of similar to a VideaZen's wallet, I guess, so very nice. And like I said, we have the plumb bob on the inside here. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. With nice borderline card holders with the cut-off edges here to make it look a little bit nicer. Personally, I like doing the cut-off edges here because I feel it looks a little bit more uniform and a little bit cleaner. That's just me anyway, but I really like how it looks. So there's that. So very cool. Alright, so now move on to some others here. We have 2 sports teams next. So we have the Baltimore Ravens here. Excuse me, which look very awesome. So yeah, it's pretty basic, just on a nice purple wallet with a white borderline around the top and bottom, or sorry, the top and sides, which look very cool. I very much like that. And right here in the center, we obviously have the Baltimore Ravens logo with a nice black oval right in the right behind the actual logo itself, which looks very cool. Kind of give it to more different, make it a little. Well, how do I want to say this? Give it more contrast, I guess you could say, to the purple of the background, since there's purple on the actual logo. I guess I could say it that way, so there's that. On the inside here, it just has a basic card holder setup, and apparently the tape is not staying stuck down in this card holder there. That's weird. But yeah, just a nice basic setup here again with the card holders, with the cut-off edges, along with the Ravens text right there on the inside, so it's very awesome, very much like that. So there's the Baltimore Ravens wallet. Okay. So now move on to the Kansas City Chiefs wallet here, so it's very cool. Got this little piece of flint there in the front for a logo with the KC on it. Very awesome. On the inside, just basic once again, just standard card holder setup with the slanted or cut off card holders, as you can see. So it's very nice with the yellow border lines and the yellow billfold. Very cool. So there's that one. And now we'll move on to some other Minecraft members and Minecraft YouTubers here. We'll start off with Anderzel. This one was actually pretty cool. I think it could have turned out a little bit better if I could have done a lot more shading to his face here, but I think it looks awesome either way. So there's that. On the inside here, it's has the basic card holder setup with the borderlined in yellow tape, so it's very awesome. And right here we have a yellow billfold, so very nice. So there's Anderzel's wallet. Very cool. Now move on to Seth Bling's wallet. He is a massive redstoner, which is very awesome. So it's on a nice, very basic white wallet, which is very nice. The inside, to represent his name, Seth Bling, had to include something bling, some type of bling to the wallet here, which is the gold tape from DuctTapeCreations, which looks amazing. It's kind of shimmery, as you can see. It's very cool. On the inside here, we have all the card holders with the basic setup once again, borderlined in the card tape and the gold tape. With the nice redstone and redstone torch little design here on the inside, which looks very cool. And all the card holders do still work, so I always make sure that if there is a design on top of them. So there's that. Getting really tongue-tied right now, and I do apologize. So there's that. And right here we have Kurt J. Max wallet, which I think turned out very cool. So it's on a nice dark blue wallet here with Kurt J. Max face bar in the front, which is very nice. On the inside, it just has 4 basic card holders borderlined in the neon orange tape from Duck brand. So very cool there. And the inside of the billfold is neon orange as well. So yeah, a very cool wallet indeed. So very much like how that one turned out. So there's that. Now that is all there is for those main wallets right there. Now we have all the 6 My Little Pony wallets which went up in one single time lapse. So yeah, this is what makes it 28 creations from 22 time lapses, because 6 in one video was pretty insane for me. So yeah, it took me around 6 hours to make all of these, which was crazy, but still cool nonetheless. So we got all the main 6 here. So we got Twilight, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. So yeah, very cool. So I guess we'll start here at the bottom with Twilight Sparkle. So yeah, pretty cool. So it's just a basic purple wall with Twilight there with the silhouette right in the front. So it looks very nice. The inside of the wall is the pastel purple. So that's very awesome. And on the inside we have her cutie marker, which is kind of like a pink star with all little white smaller stars around it, which looks very awesome, along with the pastel purple borderline card holders. So that is very nice indeed. So there's that. Now on all these wallets, they all have their cutie marks over top of the card holders, and they all do still work, as you can see, which is very nice. So there's that. Okay, so now move on to Pinkie Pie here. So yeah, this one's on a nice basic red wallet, which is very nice. And once again, we got Pinkie Pie on the front here with a nice silhouette, which is very cool. And on the inside here, we have the pastel pink borderline card holders with her cutie marks, which is just 3 balloons. And the inside of the billfold is borderlined in the pastel pink. So there's that. Very nice and very pink. Very pinky. Yes, I'll put that down here, not up with the other stack. So yeah, let's move on to Fluttershy here, which is actually my favorite wallet out of the bunch here, personally, because Fluttershy is my favorite pony from the show. So yeah, this one turned out very cool on this nice bright pink wallet here. Fluttershy right here in the front, using the pastel pink for her mane. So yeah, very awesome. Inside here we have her cutie mark, which is 3 butterflies along with the yellow borderline card holders. And on the inside we have the yellow billfold, which looks very nice. So yep, a very awesome wallet right there. Alright, and right here we have Applejacks. So yeah, this one's on a nice brown wallet, as you can see. I very much like how this one looks. And then obviously Applejack right there in the front with a nice silhouette. On the inside here you have her cutie mark, which is 3 apples along with the cookie dough beige borderline card holders, and also with the cookie dough beige billfold. So that looks awesome indeed. So there's that. Very cool. And we'll move on to Rainbow Dash. So this one was actually this one here is one of my favorites technically, because of all the detail that had to go into the silhouette with the rainbow mane here, which is very awesome. And yeah, it's on a nice electric blue wallet, which looks very cool. And on the inside here we have the pastel blue borderline card holders along with the cutie mark, which is a little cloud here with a rainbow lightning bolt coming out of it, which is very nice. And on the inside here we have the pastel blue billfold, which looks very awesome. So there is that. That's Rainbow Dash. Now move on to Rarity. So this one is on a nice basic gray wallet here, which looks very nice. Now for Rarity here, it was a little bit tough to get done because of all the shading in her mane, but I think it came out pretty well, as you can see. So very cool. And right here on the inside, we have her key mark once again, which is 3 diamonds along with the white borderline card holders, and we also have the white billfold. So yeah, a very nice clean wallet, which looks very cool. So yeah, that's all there is for the main 6 there from My Little Pony of the wallets that were made during Time Lapse Week MK-3. So there's that. So yeah, quite a lot of wallets here, as you can see. I mean, just many large stacks of them. So there's that. And we have all the stacks of paintings. I'm going to grab them here real quick. My voice sounds very far away now, doesn't it? Alright, so yeah, a lot of paintings, a lot of wallets, so many creations. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's all there is to this showcase. It's gone for almost 20 minutes now, which is crazy, but I had to go through all this stuff here, so hope you guys don't mind the length of this video. So yeah, still cool nonetheless for this showcase. So now one thing I do want to mention is some of these wallets here and paintings are going to go up on my Etsy page, and they'll be up for sale, so you can go, if you like any of these, you can go buy them. Now some of them will not be up there due to possible copyright issues. I do not know. I've had issues putting a Skylanders Giants painting on Etsy before with copyright, so I don't know what I can put up there and what I can't. That would be fine. So we'll see. Ones that I know for sure that will be up there are all of the Minecraft wallets, so such as these guys right here, and Anderzel's wallet, and Nebrus's wallet here. All these guys right here will be up on Etsy, so you can go buy these if you'd like. So that'll be very cool there. So these, what is that, 5? Yeah, these 5 wallets right here will be up on Etsy for sure. So there's that. And then all 6 of these My Little Pony wallets right here are already on Etsy, so you can go buy those if you'd like them. So there's that. Now I will probably put the Plusle and Minun painting on there along with the Pichu, and Raichu painting too. So there's that. Now I'm going to go through all these paintings later on and put them up on Etsy accordingly to what I think should be fine. So I'm not sure on that, but I'll look into it and I'll put up what should be okay. And then you guys can go down to the description and check out the link to the Etsy page and go look at my shop there and see what creations are listed and posted up on there right now. And then I'll be adding some of the stuff from Time Lapse Week Mark 3 on there as well, so you can go check that out if you want any of this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. Also, if you want to see any close-up images of these paintings, like close-up still images, I recently started an Instagram account, so I have an Instagram page now for DuctTapeCreations. So I will put a link, if I can, down in the description linking to my Instagram account, or Instagram page I should say. I also have an Instagram link on my channel banner now, along with my Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and DeviantArt. So you can go check out all that stuff there. Now for DeviantArt, I only post My Little Pony stuff right now, because I call it DTC Brony, so there's that. So that's very cool. And then for Facebook, Twitter, and G+, all those places basically keep you guys up to date on everything that comes out on my channel. So you can go check those out if you'd like. But yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough here about the Etsy stuff and all my social networking things. So yeah, like I said, go check out the Etsy page and look out for any of the new stuff from Time Lapse Week Mark 3 that will be up there. I'll update it eventually. I'll update it sometime later on today, so look out for that. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say here. I will shut up, let you guys get on with the day. I'll stop rambling. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed Time Lapse Week Mark 3 and the showcase. And as always, everybody, just enjoy the one of those duct tape. Hey guys, I'm back. I just actually remembered I forgot one painting that I made during Time Lapse Week Mark 3 here, and that was for Mod Pie. So yeah, here it is. Looks pretty cool in a nice cookie dough beige background, with Mod right here in the center. So yeah, pretty awesome. So yeah, I forgot about this painting. I had it actually sitting up on one of my dressers, so forgot it was there. So yeah, this is the last one from Time Lapse Week Mark 3. So yeah, all the paintings and molds have officially been shown. So yeah, thanks for watching once again, and I will see you guys later.